our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who has been impacted by this absolutely tragic flooding event. I'd like to thank Leader Schumer, Representative Ocasio-Cortez, Mayor de Blasio for joining me here today so I can see the damage and the destruction firsthand. I'd like you to know that Hurricane Ida, she spread destruction across 9 states and 5 regions, and it ended right here. And what we saw today was absolutely heartbreaking, the amount of damage and destruction that these families have experienced. And death. The president has declared a major disaster declaration for this area, as well as Bronx, Queens, Richmond, Brooklyn, and Westchester. So individuals that live in those counties will be eligible for federal assistance through FEMA. You can go to disasterassistance.gov. That might be your quickest way to register for assistance right now. You can also go to our FEMA app, or you can call 1-800-621-FEMA. It's 1-800-621-3362, or disasterassistance.gov, or our FEMA app. And then just in closing, before I turn it over to Leader Schumer, is I just want to commend all of the first responders that responded during the time of the flooding. Absolutely amazing work that they put in to help save as many people as they could and keep people safe. The dedication that they continue to have and that I see across this country is just amazing. And then finally, how this neighborhood has come together. Neighbors helping neighbors is always so important, and I want to thank everybody in this neighborhood, for what you have done to help your fellow neighbors out. Leader?
Thank you. Well, first, your hearts go out to the people here. One of the most touching moments we saw was in this house. Obviously, the physical destruction, the walls, the car, the washing machine, the boiler. But maybe even a greater emotional impact are the pictures, the memories that can never be replaced, no matter how much aid comes in. And we saw upstairs, Mr. Fragaman here had made a valiant effort, and there were hundreds of clothespins. There's a clothesline with hundreds of clothespins with the pictures hanging from each one, so he might preserve. These are the memories that families have. This is what they sit in their living room and remember back about, and those things show the emotional impact as well as the financial devastating impact. I also want to join in thanking our great first responders who do a great job. And I want to thank our administrator for coming out. It's great news that the administration has announced this morning, President Biden has announced this morning, that we will be a major disaster area. That means that grants, not just loans, but grants can go to individuals to help make up for the damage that they have here. It means the city can get reimbursed for all of its expenses. And it means that small businesses can get loans if they were hurt by this as well. This is the fastest I've seen a major disaster area declared. We need it. You can see it by what's here. But one thing that the Congress member and I talked about, we got to get the insurance companies to really step up to the plate as well. They can't duck it. They can't say, oh, this I wasn't dotted or this T wasn't crossed. This is a personal disaster, a major disaster, and we need the insurance companies to join with the federal, city, and state governments for this. And so it breaks your heart. You see those pictures, the wedding pictures from 30 years ago, and you just want to cry. You just want to cry for the loss. It just symbolizes